Ever wondered about the fate of the majestic rhinoceros, an animal that has graced our planet for millions of years, yet now teeters on the brink of extinction? These awe-inspiring creatures, known for their distinctive horns and armored bodies, are iconic symbols of our world's rich biodiversity. Yet they stand at a crossroads, facing a future clouded by the relentless threats of poaching, habitat loss, and human encroachment. The survival of the rhinoceros is more than just the preservation of a species. It is a testament to our commitment to safeguarding the intricate web of life that sustains us all. This is the story of rhinoceros conservation, a story of struggle, resilience, and hope. It's a tale that unfolds across the vast savannas of Africa and the dense jungles of Asia, echoing the indomitable spirit of these last guardians of the wild. Join us as we delve into the challenges facing these magnificent creatures and the ongoing efforts to ensure their survival. Rhinoceros, with their distinctive horns and armored bodies, now face unprecedented threats from poaching, habitat loss, and human encroachment. These magnificent creatures that have weathered the test of time for millions of years are now teetering on the brink of extinction, their future hanging in the balance. The most significant threat to rhinoceros populations is illegal poaching. Despite their imposing size and formidable strength, rhinoceros are no match for the weapons of human greed. The demand for rhinoceros horn, particularly in traditional Asian medicine and as status symbols, has led to a ruthless and relentless onslaught of illegal hunting. The sad reality is that the horn of a rhinoceros, so deeply intertwined with its identity and survival, has become its greatest liability. A rhinoceros horn can fetch a hefty price in the black market, making these gentle giants prime targets for ruthless poachers. Moreover, the encroachment of human settlements into rhinoceros habitats has led to severe habitat loss. Forests are cleared, grasslands converted into agricultural fields, and watering holes dried up to make way for human activities. This not only deprives rhinoceros of their natural habitats, but also leads to increased human-wildlife conflicts. These conflicts often result in the death or injury of rhinoceros, further exacerbating their dwindling numbers. It's a vicious cycle. The more we encroach on their habitats, the more they are forced to venture into human settlements in search of food and water, leading to more conflicts and casualties. Despite international bans on the trade of rhinoceros horn and concerted conservation efforts, the threats to these magnificent creatures persist. Poaching remains a significant threat, driven by a relentless black market demand for rhinoceros horn. As we delve deeper into the plight of the rhinoceros, it becomes clear that the survival of these iconic creatures is tightly bound to our actions. Our choices and our commitment to their protection will determine whether they will continue to grace our planet or become a tragic tale of what once was. In the face of these challenges, dedicated individuals and organizations are fighting tirelessly to protect rhinoceros populations. Their efforts are as varied as they are vital. Let's take a moment to appreciate the breadth of these conservation strategies. Firstly, we have the frontline defenders, the rangers. These brave men and women patrol vast expanses of wilderness, often putting their lives at risk to protect these majestic animals from poachers. They are our eyes, ears, and shields in the wild, working round the clock to ensure that rhinos can live in peace. But the fight doesn't stop at the edge of the savannah. There's an ongoing battle in courtrooms and government offices worldwide to strengthen laws against wildlife trafficking and enforce harsher penalties for those caught in the act. Legal victories, although less visible, are just as crucial in this conservation crusade. Then there are the habitat restoration projects. Rhinos, like all creatures, need a place to call home. Conservationists are working to restore and protect these natural habitats, making sure that rhinos have the space they need to thrive. This often involves reforesting areas, removing invasive species, and even reintroducing rhinos into areas where they once roamed freely. And let's not forget the communities living alongside these magnificent beasts. Community-based conservation initiatives play a pivotal role in rhino protection. By involving local communities in conservation efforts, we not only protect the rhinos but also improve the livelihoods of people. It's a win-win situation where humans and rhinos coexist harmoniously. Lastly, education and awareness campaigns are paramount. By spreading the word about the plight of the rhinos, we can inspire more people to join the cause, donate to conservation organizations, and make more informed choices that benefit wildlife. These efforts are critical for the survival of the species. Each strategy plays a vital part in the grand scheme of things, weaving together a safety net that spans the globe. And while the road to recovery may be long and fraught with challenges, these conservation heroes are proving that it is a journey worth undertaking. Rhinoceros play a vital role in their ecosystems as grazers and browsers, shaping vegetation and creating habitats for other species. Let's take a moment to truly appreciate the ecological importance of these magnificent beasts. Rhinoceros are often referred to as the gardeners of the savannah. They have a unique feeding style that involves grazing and browsing, which essentially means they eat both grass and leaves. This behavior is instrumental in controlling the vegetation in their habitats. By selectively feeding on certain plants and shrubs, rhinos help maintain the balance between different plant species. This promotes diversity in the plant community, which in turn benefits a host of other organisms. The impact of their feeding habits extends beyond plant life. The areas cleared by their grazing serve as feeding grounds for other herbivores, while their dung provides a rich source of nutrients for a myriad of insects and microorganisms. On a larger scale, rhinoceros are considered keystone species. This means their presence is critical to the overall health and functionality of the ecosystems they inhabit. Their decline can set off a domino effect, leading to changes in the landscape and the loss of other species. To illustrate this, let's consider the white rhinoceros, one of the largest grazers in the world. They have a significant impact on the structure and composition of the grasslands they inhabit. Without them, the grasslands could transition into woodlands or forests, altering the habitat for countless other animals and plants. But the ecological role of rhinoceros extends beyond their immediate surroundings. As mega herbivores, their movements across vast distances help distribute seeds, aiding in plant dispersal and regeneration. It is clear that the loss of rhinoceros would be a huge blow to the biodiversity and ecological health of our planet. They are an integral part of the intricate web of life that makes our Earth so unique and vibrant. Their conservation not only protects the rhinos themselves, but also helps preserve the biodiversity of their habitats. Let's remember the far-reaching effects of rhinoceros conservation as we strive to protect these magnificent creatures and the diverse ecosystems they support. Despite the challenges they face, there is hope for the future of rhinoceros. Over the past decades, tireless conservation efforts have started to bear fruit. We see glimmers of hope in the form of success stories that are nothing short of inspiring. When we come together as a global community, there's no limit to what we can achieve. One such example is the story of the southern white rhinoceros. At the brink of extinction in the late 19th century, with less than 100 individuals remaining, the southern white rhino is now the most populous of all the rhino species, thanks to concerted conservation efforts. This remarkable turnaround demonstrates what we can accomplish when we focus on saving a species. Another beacon of hope is the Indian rhinoceros. Once widespread across the northern part of the Indian subcontinent, the Indian rhino was reduced to fewer than 200 individuals by the early 20th century. Today, their numbers have increased to over 3,000, thanks to strict protection measures, anti-poaching efforts, and habitat management. We also see hope in the resilience of the black rhinoceros. In the midst of relentless poaching and habitat loss, populations of this critically endangered species are slowly increasing, thanks to the heroic efforts of conservationists and communities committed to their survival. These success stories remind us that it's not too late to make a difference. Yes, the road to recovery is long and fraught with challenges, but each step forward brings us closer to a future where rhinos thrive in the wild. In the face of adversity, we see resilience, and in the face of extinction, we see revival. These stories of hope are a testament to the power of collective action and the indomitable spirit of life. Through collaborative conservation efforts and public awareness, we can secure a future where these magnificent creatures continue to roam the wild for generations to come. Let's carry this torch of hope and pass it on, ensuring that the legacy of the rhinoceros lives on long into the future. As we conclude our journey into the world of rhinoceros, let us remember our shared responsibility to protect and conserve these last guardians of the wild. The survival of these majestic creatures is in our hands. Their story is a compelling call to action, a call to each one of us to play our part in their preservation. We can contribute in various ways. It could be as simple as spreading awareness about the plight of rhinoceros, or supporting organizations that work tirelessly to protect them. Every action counts, no matter how small. By learning more about rhinoceros and their importance to our planet's biodiversity, we can help to inform others and inspire them to join the cause. Let's ensure that future generations have the opportunity to marvel at these magnificent creatures in the wild. Together we can make a difference. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories of wildlife conservation. Until next time, work together to save our planet's precious biodiversity.